Okay, if you've ever had to give medicine to a pet who really doesn't want it,
Oh, yeah.
you know that whole fingers versus fangs
Yeah.
situation. It can be a nightmare.
Total chaos sometimes.
Exactly. So today we're diving into the source material around a common gadget people try,
Hmm.
the pill popper.
Yeah.
You know, the little plastic gun thing.
Get two-piece, usually with the soft rubber tip.
Yeah,
The idea is it gives you some distance, makes it simpler.
right. But does it actually work?
Well, that's what we wanted to figure out. We looked at user reports, reviews, forums, basically trying to answer, is this thing a lifesaver for your fingers, or is it just, a risky piece of plastic?
That's the mission.
Let's unpack it.
So on paper, the idea sounds great. It's seductive, right? You get distance from the snapping jaws.
Keep your fingers out of the line of fire.
And it supposedly helps you get that pill past the pets who are super clever about, like, storing it in their cheek.
The cheek stashing experts, yeah. And then spitting it out the second you turn your back. And, we did find that these tools can be genuinely helpful in some cases.
Okay, like when?
Well, particularly for people giving meds every single day. Chronic conditions.
Ah, right, where the stress just builds up.
Exactly. Or if the pet has just become incredibly resistant, like they fight you tooth and nail over manual pilling, for those folks, it can reduce stress. When it works, it's a win.
Okay, when it works, that sounds like a big but is coming.
It is, because when we dug into the user feedback, the complaints, that's where the promise kind of falls apart. The execution seems problematic.
Problematic how? What are people saying?
Well, lots of mechanical failures, really chaotic stuff. People
Yeah.
consistently say the pill just slips out before they even get it aimed right.
Oh, frustrating.
Or it gets misdirected, shot into the cheek pouch instead of the back of the throat.
So the pet just spits it out anyway.
Immediately, yeah. Then there are tons of comments about the plunger itself.
What about it?
Stiff plungers, ones that stick, or they misfire completely. You push it and nothing happens, or it just sort of dribbles the pill out.
Not helpful when you've got a struggling animal.
Not at all. And the plastic quality itself gets mentioned a lot. People call it cheap, say it bends, or even cracks if the pet puts up a real fight.
Yikes. Okay, but you found something even more alarming, didn't you?
Yeah.
Across different reviews, different forums.
Yeah. This was the most concerning pattern, definitely. The soft tip.
What about it?
It detaches mid-use.
Wait, the little rubber piece comes off? Inside the pet's mouth?
Potentially, yes. And that suddenly turns a frustrating moment into a serious choking hazard.
Okay, wow. Is that common, though? Or just a scary, rare thing?
The feedback suggests it's a very real risk, and it seems tied to the build quality. If you've got one made with flimsy plastic, what engineers might call loose tolerances.
Meaning things don't fit together tightly.
Exactly. That rubber tip isn't securely gripped. So, yeah, you might be trading the struggle of pilling for the risk of your pet choking on a piece of the device.
That's not a good trade-off.
Not at all.
So the verdict seems to be, it's a tool, maybe helpful, but definitely not some magic fix.
Precisely. It's not going to outsmart a really determined cat or dog on its own. Tad needs still matters.
Okay, so if someone is going to use one, what's the absolute must-do checklist?
Preparation is key. First, practice. Use dummy pills, maybe Tic Tacs or something small. Just get the feel for it before you try it on your pet.
Makes sense. Get the technique down.
Absolutely. And then, critically, inspect the tip every single time before every use. Pull on it gently, make sure it feels secure, no looseness, no cracks.
Check for wear and tear.
Yes. And know your pet's pills. Does the pill actually fit snugly in the tip? Some people mention having to sort of modify the tip to hold round tablets. If it feels flimsy or the pill doesn't fit right,
Don't risk it.
don't risk it. Seriously, just call your vet. Ask about alternatives. Compounded liquids, chewables, there are often other options.
Right, so wrapping this up.
Yeah.
What does it all mean for someone listening?
Well, the popper can be useful, especially if you're in that daily medication battle. It might reduce stress for both you and your pet.
Right.
But that risk of the tip coming off, that choking hazard, it's real and you absolutely cannot ignore it. It comes down to the quality of the specific device you have.
And given how many people report fiddling with the tips or complaining about cheap materials.
Exactly. It leads to a final thought, really. How do you weigh that potential harm, that choking risk, against the stress relief of not having the daily finger versus fang fight? Should pet owners maybe just skip these mechanical things altogether? Maybe go straight to asking the vet for those compounded flavored meds, even if they cost a bit more? It's something to consider.